New season. It's a new season. Let's have a look. I haven't seen anything yet. Come Wolverine. This is sick. Oh, great. I like that Peely. Oh, this is sick.
My memories are broken, but I know I brought these mighty warriors here to defend our reality. High above this strange land is where we'll prepare to stand against him. Galactus, the devourer of worlds. We must remember who we are. Storm, Iron Man.
Oh, this is sick.
Dr. Doom, She-Hulk, Wolverine, and I am Groot. Indeed. Our greatest war begins here. Now, we will explore this land, regain our powers, and reclaim our memories. Join us. Together, we will defeat Galactus and save all reality.
That was sick. Whew. New season. Might check the new map in a second. Let's have a look at the battle pass. I'm not rich, so I can't buy it. For God of Thunder. Oh, nice. She-Hulk. Quite good. Oh, Wolverine rewards. I thought that was a whole new battle pass then. Right, let's have a look. I'm good. That's probably going to be my favourite skin. Oh. Then we got Storm. Oh. That's cool. Then we got Dr. Doom. Hold on, let's have a look at this. Dr. Doom, and then we got... Ooh. Mystique. Oh. Got Tony Stark. And then tier 100. We got Iron Man. Okay, so solos. Nobody's gonna join my stream because, you know, I'm just a small little YouTuber. Alright guys, let's get ready. New season. Let's go. I'm excited. Excited to see what new season's like. Mr. Sandman, show me your screen. Whoa! That's sick. Okay, where do I start? Oh, let's go there, where that is. Sick new season. They're something underneath the water again. What, is that a mansion or something? Let's see if we can see Galactus anywhere. No. Oh, nice. The hideout's finally come back out again. First appearance. Doomstone Mason. Oh, you have to kill Dr. Doom and you get his abilities. And I'm already dead. Dr. Doom, mate. Hopefully someone gets my stream. Bit boring just doing all this alone. Hopefully people start joining. This new season's just insane. Combats are back! Why am I happy about that? Combats are back. Yeah guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some LED lights in my room so I can change the colours mid-stream, if you know what I mean. People can make suggestions and that lot. If people do give suggestions, and guys, if you want to share the stream, I would greatly appreciate that, but if you don't want to, you don't want to. This season's sick, guys. Do you guys agree? I think Tony Stark would be at the authority. I think Tony Stark's abilities would be sick. You could just basically fly around. I'm gonna get their abilities one by one, if you know what I mean. Doom's obviously here. No! Oh. What would it be like to get all the superpowers? Or can you? guys, if someone would like to comment and chat, I'd greatly appreciate that. I'll at least share my stream. Hopefully people do come in soon. I don't want streams to be what they used to be. Just no one watching. Got 0 views per stream. And yeah. Just never got any views. I'm just gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna go the authority, you know? Yeah guys, like and subscribe, greatly appreciate it. I don't think there's any bosses at the authority anymore, is there? Or, no. Is the authority just empty now? Isn't empty. That's good. Tony Stark could be in here. You never know. The hell's this on the map? People are like moving out of the authority. There are people here. Is Tony Stark here? Don't think he is. Oh well. Scoped assault rifle. Oh, that's well old but new at the same time. Tony. Nice, if the vault's been cracked open. Thought it's been like abandoned. Haven't seen you in a long time, my old friend. I should start heading to there. No. Just getting used to the controls. There are people here. Stark's weapon. But Stark isn't in it, please. So he is. Stark! Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Is that a supply drop or something? No, don't know what that is. Energy rifle? Ooh! Oh, new. Okay, this is good. I like the season. Quite nice. Could I fly this thing? No. Better destroy it then. Let's just start heading. Screw it, this direction! Don't know what this place is. I just want to be Tony Stark. Seattle Graveyard. I'd love if the end of the season says like, oh, hallelujah. The end of the season, all of these people just wake up and all the bosses just fight. Sick. But for now, I guess I'll have to just dream. What's down here? Yeah, I already got all of them people. Where's Tony Stark? I don't know. I'm not gonna get any views. I'm just gonna watch this video.
Perception of the community towards the person that was being spotlighted. The biggest example of this is the content cop on Leafy, who after being targeted by iDubbbz completely disappeared off of YouTube for several years. So how is it possible that someone who was synonymous with ruining YouTube careers ends up earning his own reputation and starts leading subscribers himself? We'll take a look at that in a moment, but before we get into it, I want to take a quick moment to thank the sponsor of this video, NordVPN. Keep your browsing secure and private by installing a VPN today. When you browse the internet, you are accessing various websites and apps directly. And unlike other VPN services, NordVPN has no data log, meaning they don't keep your data on their servers either. NordVPN unlocks Netflix in the country of your choice, so if you're in lockdown right now in the US thinking, oh, Netflix doesn't have Friends anymore, well, guess what? Friends is still available on Netflix Europe, so you can use NordVPN to connect to Netflix Europe, and then boom, you can watch Friends. And if you use my coupon code Andrei, that's ANDREI, you get 70% off its 3-year plan, down to $3.49 a month. Plus, you get an extra month for free. Go to nordvpn.com/Andrei or Carter to the road when his girlfriend posted the following announcement on Twitter. I'm very excited to announce my Loon OnlyFans launch! Double exclamation mark. Check me out in the link below, double exclamation mark. I'm very excited to provide 2 cosplay photo sets and more. Heart emoji, double emoji. And following this announcement, iDubbbz fans just lost it. Seriously, R.I.P. iDubbbz has fallen. I can't believe Ian was a simp all along. I'm sort of disappointed Ian the Great One has fallen. iDubbbz, or like iCubs. Can't wait for iDubbbz to make a content cop on himself. Okay, I actually think this might be part of Ian's project. Like someone to experiment for a video. Let's hope so. Well, it turns out iDubbbz did in fact make a video, but instead of calming the waters, he basically pulled the gas and just for the if you are upset by
Just one shot.
I think I have a problem with that. But on the other hand, the particular case of Idubbbz and his girlfriend Anissa makes it a little bit difficult to defend. I do think a lot of the critique thrown at them at the moment is a little bit misguided. The argument that she won't be able to get hired in the future is a little bit critical. There's plenty of examples of women who kickstarted their career by either doing porn or stripping, like Cardi B, for example, or Kim Kardashian, Lana Rhodes. These are very successful women who started down here but went on to build legitimate empires. However, in Idubbbz and Anissa's case, everything just feels out of place. The problem isn't that she's quote-unquote freeing herself, as I've heard a lot of people state. The situation is a lot more complex, and the main reasons, in my opinion, are as follows. A severe conflict of personal brands, Anissa's questionable track record, and Idubbbz's weird, lame defensive response. And we're gonna take them one at a time, just like in school. I know for a fact you're in lockdown right now, so pick up your notebook, blow out the dust off of it, and let's begin. Personal branding is very important in life. Whether you have 8 million subscribers or you just happen to sell pumpkins at the farmer's market, the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself to the world, that is your personal brand. Idubbbz's brand was always very edgy, very boys only. So much so that I think for a lot of people, even the fact that he had at all was out of character. And that's not to say that he couldn't have a relationship outside of his YouTube channel, but the internet persona that his audience had gotten used to wasn't entirely compatible with Ian Carter as a person having a public relationship. So that's a challenge in itself to begin with. On top of that, his girlfriend's personal brand is not really compatible with his. Here's what I mean by that. In any type of high-profile relationship, I feel like there's 3 paths that the insider power couple, where one of the partners is famous and the other is entirely dedicated to supporting them, like Ninja and his wife Jessica, or Christine from Simply Nailogical and her partner Ben. B, the outward power couple, where both have a strong brand of their own while also having a collective brand as a couple. For example, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, David and Victoria Beckham, and so on. In this scenario, each of the partners has a successful career of their own, but by association, everything they do together has that much more power. And then we have the third scenario, which I will call C, the sour couple, where both partners are seeking success, but this time with no bridges. This time, not only does their succeed not generate more power, but it can even be detrimental to their career path. By having this voice of image, Idubbbz cannot be supported without their brand. By having a boyfriend, and a famous one at that, Anissa can't avoid being shamed for essentially selling nudes to her boyfriend's fans. To be honest, I don't know what they were thinking, because anyone could have predicted this. It's just a recipe for disaster. Jama is someone I wasn't very aware of, so Blizzard had to do a little bit of digging to find out who she was. And as it turns out, she has quite a controversial track record, including, but not limited to, art stealing and tracing while claiming the art as her own, backstabbing friends, lying about stuff she said in the past, social climbing, and even talking her boyfriend publicly while being weirdly flirty with others. Now, this is not an expose video on Anissa Jama. There's plenty of those on YouTube. All you gotta do is just tag her name. What I do think is important to mention is that her following got a major boost once she got in a relationship with Idubbbz. Most people who are aware of her know her simply as Idubbbz's girlfriend. That's 98% of them, actually. So when she announces that she's selling her nudes to her audience, sure, you can do that, but it's pretty dumb to expect full support and kumbaya when, 1, your audience is not your audience to begin with, and 2, the audience itself doesn't exactly overlap with progressive sex positivity and empowerment. I don't know if there was a conversation about this between Idubbbz and Anissa, if they weighed the options at all, but to me, it seems like a major oversight and a complete of the room.
You lied to us. First of all, I'm not your dad. If you don't want to look up to me anymore, that's fine.
If it was a book of dismissive attitude, as if scolding a bunch of kids. And it's very uncharacteristic of him to do so. For someone who's built his entire brand on sarcasm and trolling, he comes across entirely oblivious as to what audience he's addressing.
First up, we got Edward. He probably got told by a lot of
God damn
people
it.
that he looks like iDubbbz. And he really liked that, because iDubbbz was cool. Edward, I don't know where you got the idea that I was cool. Do you think it was cool when I was playing with anal beads? It's cool when I play with anal beads.
It's got great powers.
It's cool when I was running around in an oversized cop outfit. That was cool to you.
Sick.
Got two major problems. The first one is how he's singling out one of
FNAF Productions, hi.
kid for liking his videos.
Finally got a viewer.
Best thing you can do as a creator. Not to mention, the content cop is literally his biggest achievement. To all of a sudden go, what, you thought content cop was cool? What a loser you are. Is the very definition of betrayal and disappointment.
I think what I've learned from this experience is when you're speaking to a large group of people and there's some dudes in the back shouting out their opinion, instead of ignoring that and just moving on with my lecture, it might be a better idea to point those people out and say, yeah, I actually don't agree with that opinion. Because it seems like me just ignoring it has led to like a cultivation of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, FNAF, if you want to play with me, I'd greatly appreciate that.
I kind of understand what he's saying. It's gotta be terrible to not identify with what the audience thinks you stand for. But engaging with the trolls instead of fostering the type of audience that you do want is literally the worst thing that you can do. YouTube, by definition, is a way for people to find their own kind. If you
Don't know where Groot is.
you're gonna attract a large number of furries to watch your videos. If all you do is talk about Pokemon, your audience is gonna be Pokemon fans. So what I think the moral of the story here is, don't put up a certain image if you don't identify with it. Because if you're dressing as a furry sarcastically, and your audience grows to think that you are a legitimate furry, to all of a sudden take off your furry mask and be like, we're furries, am I right, guys? Don't be surprised that the furries in your audience are gonna be like, what? What are you talking about? I thought you were one of us. Now, do I think this is the end of iDubbbz? I don't think so. It kind of looks like iDubbbz wants to shift the direction of his channel, but he didn't know how to go about it. Plus, the timing was horrible, but hopefully he figures it out. In the meantime, I'm curious to know what you guys think of this whole mess. Is the backlash justified? Do you think it could have worked, but maybe the approach was wrong? And what, in your opinion, is a great example of power couples? Let me know. As always, thank you so much. We'll see you again.
No! Can anyone join me? Because this has been a boring stream.
Ray Scum and KSI, a couple of boys, they used to be homies, now no longer. Lots of diss tracks coming out. Ray Scum says he's a better rapper than KSI. KSI has deleted their song together off the face of YouTube. A lot of stuff has been going down lately. And you know on this channel we like to cut things open, pick them apart, and understand what makes everything tick. So today we're going to take a look at the beef between these two YouTubers, not just how we got here, but also what it means beyond just the surface level. And we're going to start it all off with... Sorry, do you mind? We're in the middle of a video here. What are you even doing? Whoa! I can't believe this. You're playing Raid Shadow Legends, the most epic mobile RPG game that's out right now? Look at that. It looks like all the games I played in my childhood, back when computers used to look like this. So you're telling me that I can play Raid Shadow Legends for free and get daily rewards just for logging in? Basically, you can summon champions from the portal by using mystery shards, right? You get these champions, you level them up by following the campaign, or you can level them up in the tavern by sacrificing. Your services are no longer required. So what's happening here? It looks like a lot of stuff is going down. Okay, they've got tournaments where you earn points based on your ranking, and then you get a bunch of cool rewards, like the brand new arena tournament that's out right now as we're speaking. And oh wow, Wilbur, it looks like you're in second place. So this is what you've been doing on your phone the entire time while I've been animating my butt off? There's just one guy beating you right now. This guy, Grim King 21. I don't know who you are, Grim King 21, but just know that we're coming for you. well, I guess I gotta get the game for myself now. And you can get Raid Shadow Legends and try it out for yourself at the link below, on mobile and PC, because the game is cross-device. But it's free to play, and if you use our custom link below, you get 100,000 in-game silver to get you started, 2 clan boss keys, 10 mystery shards to summon a bunch of champions, and a free rare champion, the Adjudicator. You'll find all your extra rewards up here in your inbox for the next 30 days only. So a big thank you goes to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to our video.
Yeah, the new season is sick.
First establish our character.
Thanks.
Raid Scum used to be huge on YouTube.
I'm honestly bored, I don't know what to do.
Racking 10 million views per upload like it was nothing. He came up in 2016 by pretty much bullying children. To be honest, was a pretty common theme back then. One of his biggest achievements was popularizing diss tracks as a form of content. Let's play Raid Shadow Legends. Start now. This channel went from 0 to 5 million subscribers within a year. When Ricegum wasn't invited to participate in YouTube Rewind 2016, he proceeded to throw a huge tantrum.
I should have had at least 1 second, because I mean everyone there throwing people in like a 2-second clip. They couldn't spare me 1 second. It really doesn't even mean that like it's just the video, but it's like it's more for the fans. Especially, I'm pretty sure you guys seen the video and you were just looking at like where's my stuff. And it's like I'm not in it, you know what I mean? I just feel bad because like, I couldn't even be in a rewind video for you guys, man.
You gotta appreciate how this dude puts a selfless spin on his salty attitude. Like, oh, I don't care that I wasn't in YouTube Rewind, but like, I'm just sad for you guys, because it would have made your day so much better to see me there. And in response, a British YouTuber named Ethan Payne, aka Bazinga, tweeted out,
Ricegum is a kid. Why am I not in YouTube Rewind? I started a diss track trend. Notice the people that grinded. Please YouTube.
which of course displeased Ricegum. Now, Bazinga is important in this whole equation because he's one of the founding members of the group called the Sidemen, along with Zerka, Miniminter, Dizzle, and KSI. So Ricegum has this beef with Ethan/Bazinga, drops a diss track on him, and then things proceed to kind of die down for several months. That is, until KSI comes in the lead. By now, you've probably heard quite a bit about KSI. We've talked about him in previous videos. Biggest YouTuber in the UK, pioneer in YouTube boxing after defeating Joe Weller and Logan Paul. Currently having a very interesting surge in the music industry, continuing to be for the purpose of this video, we have to look back at the 2017 KSI before a lot of this had even happened. Around that time, as a founding member of the Sidemen, he was just starting to feel like going off on his own.
I'm no longer
According to a later video from KSI, this announcement was half meme, half true. But while his friendship with Bazinga hadn't actually ended behind the scenes, it looks like KSI really did want to pursue that. He flew to Los Angeles, temporarily living in the cloud with Ricegum of course. By his own admission, he had all the intentions of making Los Angeles permanent.
I wanted to switch things up. I had some discussions with Rice and Banks. You know, I was actually really interested in joining Cloud Gang. Like, I know a lot of people have told me if I want to really further my career, that's to live in LA especially. So, like, this was a serious debate in my head, like, no joke.
So right now we have Ricegum beefing with a member of the Sidemen, and KSI leaving the Sidemen and moving in with Ricegum. And you'd better hold your horses, because it's about to get really confusing up in here. 2017 marked a very important chapter in time for the UK YouTube scene. To this day, a lot of people think back to the events that unfolded, thinking, what the f*** happened back there? Seeing how KSI had left the Sidemen and moved in with the enemy, Bazinga dropped a diss track on him and Ricegum titled Drama. 2 days later, KSI's brother Deji jumps in the mix with a diss track targeting the entire Sidemen group for whatever reason. The very same day, Miniminter of the Sidemen responds back with a diss track on Deji. 2 days later, in an already already heated environment, KSI teams up with RiceGum and responds to Bazinga with their own diss track titled Earthquake, which gains tens of millions of views. And remember this one because we're gonna get back to it later on. Meanwhile, Sidemen member Photoshop fires at KSI with a brutal diss track titled KSI Sucks, which again garners over 50 million views. KSI responds with Little Boy the very next day. Then another Sidemen member named Pixar with a diss track titled
No! No!
Track titled Finish, which makes several references to KSI showering. What? Deji makes another diss track on Minion Minter called Ungrateful. Bloodshot drops another diss track titled KSI Exposed, and KSI finishes it all off with a track called Two Birds, One Stone, targeting Rhodeshaw and Joe Weller, who had just challenged him to a boxing match for the first time. During this entire time, seeing how all of these guys were getting millions of views, many other channels followed suit and tried to get in the mix. But to simplify an already complicated picture, these are pretty much the only ones that more or
At Sagars, we implemented Receipt Bank about 4 years ago, and it's one of the best
or less mattered. Agreed upon. To this day, it's unclear how much of it was real and how much of it was fake, but it's obvious that there was some planning involved. During a podcast posted just a month before everything heated up, one of the Sidemen talks very openly about the idea of starting a fake beef for views.
The way YouTube now works is, if you create view loops, you create this whole story between you where I have to loop from Jake Paul channel to Logan Paul channel to Jake Paul channel to Logan Paul channel. Eventually, the way the algorithm's going to work is you're going to suggest together. And you have to
exactly how it works.
Yeah, you have to follow the story and watch both sides in order for you to actually be interested in it and to follow the story. Therefore, both channels booming, and you're pushing two networks, the Jake Paulers and the Low Gang. You're putting two audiences like bang. It's like saying, imagine if Sidemen went, right, you know what, FaZe Clan, right? FaZe Clan. FaZe?
About a year ago, yeah. It comes so easily.
I think we should have strategized the whole beef between all of us, like, especially with the Sidemen beef. Yeah. That's the whole thing. We're not smart enough. No, we are.
No, we're not smart enough.
We fully are.
We're not smart enough.
No, because we've said these things loads. It's just like...
The concept of view loops is something we've seen many times since then. Whether that was Logan and Jake Paul in 2017, the Sidemen beef itself, even KSI versus Logan Paul, all those press conferences operated exactly on that foundation. By creating a storyline that transcends the bounds of any particular YouTube channel, getting audiences riled up and personally involved in these types of creator rivalries has proven time and time again to be a winning strategy. Does this mean it's all fake? Well, it depends how you look at it. Is wrestling fake? Those people are performers. There's an understanding that their back and forth is overplayed, but people still find entertainment in that type of dynamic. So with all of this in mind, we finally arrive at the present moment. RiceGum versus KSI. Seeing how both RiceGum and KSI have been involved in a view loop dynamic before, why would it be any different today? RiceGum calls KSI petty for not allowing him to hang out with Logan Paul.
KSI petty, bro. He's just possessive and clingy. Like, why can't I have other friends?
KSI responds by taking down their 2017 diss track on Bazinga.
Again, I'll show you how. And
RiceGum makes the entire situation threatening.
No! Nobody's in my stream because I'm a shit YouTuber.
They both have a surging view more consistent than ever before. So is the RiceGum versus KSI beef all fake? Possibly. But just like wrestling, as long as they provide entertainment to keep their audiences engaged, does it matter? I'm genuinely wondering, does a YouTube beef have to be real? It's no secret that a lot of the times when two YouTubers have argued, especially in the realm of diss tracks, both of them came out the other side with more relevancy, more views, more Twitter followers, more clout in general. Now, at the same time, I'm not discounting the possibility that KSI and RiceGum have genuinely had a falling out. It's also possible that KSI has had enough of RiceGum's shenanigans and decided to cut him out of his business. After all, KSI doesn't need to be associated with RiceGum at this point. It's just a little too convenient is what I'm saying. What do you think? Would you have less respect for RiceGum and KSI?
Start your own print-on-demand merch store today by heading to Shopify.com and sign up for a free trial.
A dark web mystery box videos.
Yeah, I mean, you know, best case scenario, yeah, maybe make some money. I've heard people that they put electronics in it and stuff where you can sell.
Ooh. Ooh. What if there's a murder scene on here?
We have a piece of plastic over here.
Yeah, hold on. What is that?
It's like C4.
That could be like a bomb.
We have this. Pretty neat. I think this you could actually like, stick it to like surfaces.
That stuff like got what you deserve. That's like what you deserve.
I'm gonna upload like a 10-second clip to my Patreon of my toilet bowl right now. If it's a needle, I should put this down. Okay, that's a needle.
I think it's about time we buckle up, make sure we've got our seatbelts securely fastened, we've got our goggles and protective gloves on, because we're going straight into uncharted territory here. If you're not aware of mystery box videos, you're seriously missing out, because the levels of cringe and unintentional comedy in these videos are off the charts. But before we get into it, let me get...
Come on guys, let's go together. I'm helping the guard. Let's go boys. Ready in positions in case someone comes down. Oh my god. I've actually got it. So how does this work? Oh my god. Come on then, guys. We're gonna win this. I've jinxed myself now, but oh well. Do I get fast with this? Oh, I get an arcane jump. Come on, where am I on the map? Right, let's go. We need to go. We need to just keep running. Hold on, I've got an idea. Hopefully this works. That's good. Yes, okay. I'll be able to make it in time. Come on, let's go another way. Run! And I've made it. Ooh. I feel so powerful. No, it was one tap. I could have hit him once more and he would have died. I might start streaming. Nobody watches my streams anymore, to be honest.
Give you a little bit of technical background information so you can
Bye, guys.
fully appreciate the incredible